Hey guys, it's Rebellion here, and welcome back to From the Depths. Now, I know I've been away for a good 3 weeks. I've been keeping up with streaming, however, which is all well and good, but most of you come here for the YouTube videos and not for the streams. So, basically, if you didn't catch the last stream, we built a submarine that did not do as it was intended to do. Now, I've actually solved this. So, Jay, if you are watching, I've actually managed to make the Pripyat do as it was meant to do. If I had provided it with some propulsion. So, I spent the better part of 4 hours solving this quite unique problem, we'll call it. In that the submarine would refuse to sink. Now, it was actually pretty easy to figure out, and I will show you that later on in the video. Now, so this is meant to be the replacement for the Stalker. Now, obviously, as of this very moment, it doesn't have all that made the Stalker what it is, like the swarm missiles. But don't worry, it will have some very, very soon. It already has 3 very, very large, and by large I mean very, very large, torpedoes at the front that are very, very capable in taking out assailants. So what we're doing here is trying to make it look a lot better. Now, if you look at the bottom and wonder why this is here, it's because I've put the AI too low for this to actually physically work. That's why the front looks longer down here than it does up top. I'm trying to make it look more. So here's the prototype that I came up with. It seems this is what we were left with by the end of the stream, was this, that either refused to sink or sank very, very well. So the difference here is obviously I've been editing the rear of it. I'm actually going to add the side bits back because I quite liked them. Oh. Bit wider. I'm thinking about building a conning tower, well, currently where I am sat. Obviously, it's going to need a tail plane, which I am actually going to be adding very, very soon. This is going to be changed just for that. Is it tail plane? I did kind of generally ask that. Also, we will be getting rid of the crappy engine. So, like so. We will be making the tail plane. Now, I realise that I probably should have studied at least a little bit for this. Let's take it back one more, and then obviously have the 4-meter slopes, like so. Flick this around. So it's going to look like a weird plane. Oh god. But don't worry, this is just the beginning. These aren't going to function. Could add propellers to them, up and down shifters, but as of this moment I am not interested in those. So this is going to come down. This is going to come up. Oops daisy. The other one looks like it's having a load of fun down there. Okay, is this the right thing? Yes it is. Okay, good. So now obviously this is a pretty funky looking submarine. I think everyone will agree to that. But I hope what everyone also agrees is that it serves its function quite well. So it's probably going to be complaining at me for... whoops, what did I remove? So now the rear section is going to look like this. I could also mount some torpedoes in the rear, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to get... Oh, that actually gives me an idea of getting getting some... what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'm going to be adding some... I'm losing my train of thought here. God damn it. Right, so I'm going to be adding some decoys, like sonars, stuff like that, which are going to be launched out of the top. There we go. So obviously the rear of this does not look very pretty. Oh. Actually, I want to get rid of you, so let's go block, block, block. Like so. Or do I make it come out? Just one more. This isn't essential to the design. Oh, that looks too wide now. No, we'll leave it as it is, like so. Or do I want it shorter? These even on this? Yeah, they're on the same level. Okay. So the Pripyat, as it is now called. Put both of those there. Don't want a little propeller. I would like a rudder there. So now let's see if it will show us its diving capabilities. It should go down to -45 or 40 and stay around that depth. So as you can see, it's staying around 40, roughly. It also has a sonar down here. I would like to install one up here, but I also would like a vertical launch system. So currently I'm going to go sit out here. This is where I had to add a laser emitter. Or I'm going to add a few, like so. So, oh, we don't have roll set up. Yes, you can call me totally unprepared for this, but no, I would like them kind of hidden down here. This is not going to look very nice. So this is turner. So these are going to turn. These are obviously propulsion. Oh god. Let's just not. So this is... These aren't pitch. These are roll. Yeah, so this is roll movement. Pitch is actually perfectly sorted. Hopefully now it should stop flying. These are controlled by ACBs. Why are you still flying? Oh god. Have I just messed this up? these are all set on roll, I can put some pitch. Let's actually remove these because we've got hydrofoils that can do this job. Are these going backwards again? I had a problem with these going backwards. So these to 1. Oh, come on. So these have been inverted somehow. So if we set these to back. Oh, what are you doing? So if we set these both to the pusher preset, oh, and it's working again. Looks a bit like a bloated whale. Not going to dispute that at all, because it kind of does. If only I could gut the inside, but anyway. Oh, actually, I probably am going to have to gut the inside. And this is the moment where all of you scream at me for putting the ammo where it is. And to that I say I probably deserve that, because the ammo is right next to the mainframe, not very heavily reinforced at all. And there's a lot of ammo. So this episode's pretty much just about the Pripyat. And I adore this little submarine. For the simple reason of I've built it all from scratch. If you watch my stream, you can indeed see that. Oh, come on. Let's let the ammo sort itself out. Like so. Now, usually the AI would be a lot more well hidden. So basically anything hitting from the bottom... Oh, actually, no, that's terrible. So, let me see, what's this one? Roll, pitch, 2.1 and 0.1. Yeah, it's going to be better to move this to a more secure location. I mean, yeah, I could add more ammo, but is there really any point? So currently now, it has no PID or anything, which is going to change, because in here, no, they're only going to be wood blocks, but oh, come on, actually, where's the the reinforced, so the wood, reinforced decking that won't turn into logs. See, the reason why I'm using this is it has 0% EMP susceptibility and it's actually quite strong. Oh, that looks weird. So, in reality, I'm just trying to get rid of all the negativity that the EMP... Oh, God. Actually, it might be worth having heavy armour here, to be honest, and then have just plenty of surge protectors. So here is definitely going to be 2 layers of you. What's this? Okay. Aha. So, this is me thinking I'm being rather clever. But it's probably not going to end well. Oh God. Remove the correct pieces. That makes complete sense. Need the inverted ones for you. Let's see what it looks like inside. This is passable. So obviously for the main frame I'm going to need the main frame itself. Car slots. You there. Get rid of that. Target, prioritization, I don't want aim point selection. Let's do that. Then obviously I'm going to need to add the PIDs. Let's add you there. So this is not going to be this is going to be pitch. And the other one is going to be roll. Yep, so that's done. Then we need to go back into control, general purpose, put you there. Put you there. This one is... Oh, I'm actually going to have to add these back, but it's pitch, propulsion, propulsion pitch. Like it, oh no, never mind. It wasn't that. It was altitude above terrain or waves. The vertical PID enables say fake set point, so I want that to be minus 40. There's 0.2, 1, and 0.1. Oh. Yep. And this is the roll. So roll PID, set it at the same. And this will obviously be with the roll and the roll, obviously. So this will take charge of the roll. This one will take charge of the pitch. Don't want a fake set point for this one. So obviously now, this is going to try and stop, well, what you can currently see happening from the other one. Let's have you there. See, these are my pitches. So these are the pitch. These are also going to be pitching up. Let's just reset that. So, yep. Oh, come on. These are going to be pitching up. And on the, hoping the exact same place, these are going to be pitching down. Remove that chair. So these are going to help with pitch. These outer ones are going to do with roll. No. Actually, why would I want pitch on these? I could have the exact same effect with just having one here, one mirroring it on the back, one up here, and predominantly one there. Let's see how well this fails. So these aren't these to be permanently moving. So everything's stable. Ah, hydrofoils are working. Right, so now that all this has been figured out pretty well, I'm actually going to hop off, because now it's time you saw how well these were. So, Onyx Watch, where are you? Kingstead. So let's put it up against the Kingstead. Oh. So, shooting at the other one to show you just how terrible that one is. This one's engine still needs to be revised. I perhaps forgot to add sonar. Right, actually, let's get rid of the Kingstead. Let's add some sonar so that we can actually target. Oh. So, this obviously moves quite fast. We don't actually need these at all because of how stable this is. So, pretty much what I can do is, after removing all of these, because of how stable it is with the hydrofoils, there we go. So, because of how stable it is, we honestly don't need stuff like this. So I'm going to remove you. I would like... Oh... So I have a 2-beam. Then obviously I would like connector here. Yeah, it's not connected yet. And then a sonar can't look down through itself. That is completely fine. I don't mind at all. Don't need coincidence rangefinders. All I need is a wireless receiver. And what also might help is a wireless transmitter. So naval. Our broadside angle is aiming straight at it. Enter broadside below 2,000 meters. Broadside minimum range 1,800. Leave broadside above 2010. Okay. Yep. Adjustments. Avoid all vehicles. Movement altitude above water. -40. maximum altitude is -60. Minimum altitude above land is 0 because it is pretty much on water. Avoid all yep. Maneuvers, ship, basically. Additional thruster balancing. Actually, remove you. PIDs, that is fine. Everything should be connected. Controlling missiles. I need to come down here. Sorry about the weird paint. I did it at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually, what might be better is press P. So yeah. Oh no, 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 no! Please, please, pathfind above. Please tell me that this has got connected. Right, so all this has been connected, that's fine. As you can probably tell, there are a lot of hydrofoils in here. There doesn't need to be this many at all. In fact, I could actually... I'm probably going to change about what's in here. But right now, we have a Kingstead to kill. So, that one is firing at my other one, which seems to have just surfaced. But it has actually finally launched its torpedoes. Now, these are EMP fragmentation. Because of how close they are, explosives just wouldn't work. Now, obviously, that other one is going to get absolutely slaughtered. I don't think it'll even release it. The reason why I've gone down from 9 big torpedoes to 3 is because they need some extra oomph to get out of the... to actually get out. I had numerous occasions where the nose of the submarine blew up because it was just far, far too close. Do I need to change the speed of these again? So... are these the ones with turning thrusters, or did I not save? Seems like I haven't saved the most current because I was putting it against some pretty quick opponents of the white flare variety. But, hang on, is it? Oh, this is going to be beautiful. So there you go. That's 90, well, 70, I read that as 90, but that was a lot of damage with just 3 torpedoes. Is another 3. I need to add some ammo processors. There we go, just had to enter degraded mode because of the amount of damage that we are doing. So bear in mind, this is just 6 torpedoes, and I am absolutely certain... I was about to say, I am absolutely certain that more have been fired. There's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, bloody hell, how close. Jeez. No, I never want you to get this close. Okay. It's currently the damage is... so there's no repair bots on this either, so unless I come and fix it, it's going to stay like this. But good news is that the other... see, this is what happened to the other one. Oh, about to see another explosion. So these torpedoes are quite nasty. They're not as nippy as the other ones that I wanted. The other ones had turning thrusters. And we're going as fast as they could. Oh, and to the other side. Where's it gone? There we are. Might be a good idea to add some repair bots. I don't know about you guys. So, repair bots. For... So, basically, if this takes a hit, which, let's be honest, it most likely will, it's going to need to repair itself. Also, I need some ammunition processors. Because in all my haste, I may or may not have forgotten to add some. So, is this the send? Yes, it is. So, now that it has some ammunition processors, yeah, it's running very, very low on... yeah, this is completely unnecessary. What I can do is actually remove all of these because they are completely unnecessary. Yeah, I managed to figure this out in 6 hours, but all you need is some good... well, all you need really is a basic understanding of XCBs. So this one, if the vehicle altitude is within negative 40 meters to 4,000 meters above, it will set the angle to 20, which is the one that's aiming down. If it's within minus 1,000 to minus 40, it will aim up to raise us. So if you ever wonder about that, just get some hydrofoils and basically just do that. I know that since From the Depths updated, it has been difficult, we will put it. This Kingstead is taking a hammering. Still going there. Oh, this one's going to hit right in front. Oh, it's still firing though. I haven't knocked out as many turrets or any turrets. Oh god. Can you stop getting so close? I'm going to have to edit that. Okay, did that one miss? No, I can see a large chunk of Kingstead. Oh, come on. Still going, just can't turn. Right, I'm going to need to edit the AI. Oh god. It's in the rear now, isn't it? Yes. We've lost the mainframe. Oh, really? Really? Oh. I mean, I could have done that. Is that... yeah, this is still the hulk of the other one. But as soon as that wreck's gone, all the attention will be focused on this Pripyat. Right, let's go into the Oh, I can actually get rid of the ammunition processors now, actually. Once added, you'll be able to... It's 2,200. Leave broadside when we're further away than that. Leave the broadside range at 1,700 meters up. 2,000 broadside minimum range. 1,800. Leave broadside. 2,200. This is the naval one. That's good. Adjustments is fine. Maneuvers, ideal pitch angle, ideal distance. Okay. Additional thruster balancing, projectile avoidance. Yeah, let's add you, move you, and you, just so that I can get here with a bit more. So, roll propulsion, okay. Roll, propulsion roll, 0.2, 1, 0.1, there we go. So that's now like that. What was I going to add? Oh yeah, I was going to add general purpose processing card. I was about to say, is it still firing? But yeah, definitely. Kingstead's looking a bit more battered. Jeez, yeah. So Kingstead is getting absolutely hammered. 2 more torpedoes are coming in. Did one of these actually no, of course they didn't miss. They're just continually chunking away. So, if I had some swarm missiles, which I might just turn the Stalker into a pure missile armed one. Yeah, so the Kingstead's motto is literally throw enough shit at the wall so if it's going to stick. See, it hasn't been sticking very well. Okay. I take back that, but what I also think is throw enough EMP fragmentation torpedoes, some of them are going to stick. I saw some surge protectors go down then. We've actually exposed the Kingstead's AI. And the Kingstead hasn't actually been able, well, it's been able to hit us, but now that I've edited the PID, sorry, the AI, oh, no wonder it's not hitting much. This one should be. So the ones that almost hit. Oh, you poor, poor soul. Need some more ammo makers. AI's down there. I think in a few more torpedoes, the Kingstead is actually going to be down for the count. And that is going to be a glorious thing. Now, there is also the matter of adding shields. But I'm going to redesign the interior in the next episode. So, when the Kingstead goes down, hang on, where are you? There you are. So, when the Kingstead goes down, that will be it for this episode. You know, the usual drama. If you like to give it a thumbs up. Oh, okay. Is there any way to get these going quicker? Oh, I know. So, fins are here. I want to give them APN guidance. So, once these have locked on, basically they are going to speed towards the target. So yeah, if you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to help support this channel, then go to the Patreon link in the description. And if you want to watch me on Twitch TV, I stream every Wednesday, so that will be later today when this video comes out. So it will be roughly at 8 PM British Standard Time. And to be honest, I haven't actually decided. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be doing World of Tanks, as it's the frontline game mode, and I'm going to try and get to at least Prestige 1 in a few hours. Don't know how well that's going to go. Also, might be doing some U-boat or even more From the Depths later. Oof. Also, if you have any ideas for what I can do to the Pripyat, then please leave them down in the comments. And also, if you have any ideas for what ship I can build next and put into the campaign, then please also leave that down in the comments, as well as some design specifications if you would like so, and I will select the best ones to basically make a... It's going to be like a commenter design series. Obviously, submarines and planes aren't my strong point, but now that I've mastered submarines, I think I could give the Onyx Air Force another go. There's one thing I know that will sink the Kingstead, but it will also lag me. So, does... Oh, it's not the Devastator, is it? It's one that... there's Raptor, the functional. It's one that we call the new build. I can't even remember designing it. I remember designing the HMS Onyx, the Onyx prototype, and the Rebel. HMS Stream is not that difficult to find out, and I remember the Millennium. The new build, however, costs almost 900,000 materials. It is absolutely huge, and I feel sorry for the Kingstead. So, if you want to know the specification, it is 300 meters. And yes, it has swarm missiles. And not just one. I think it has around... Well, each of these hatches fires 4. So, this is how you end a video. Here are the big heavy cannons that I've just completely missed. That's fine. What you can see happening here is there are that many missiles on this. I could actually convert these to large missiles. But each of these, I think, are... fragmentation EMP. Explosive fragmentation EMP missiles. Now, actually... No. The new build has no place here. So let's just abandon ship. I can't actually get out. Let's get out and let's just see how long it takes for the new build. Oh. It's, yep. So, this absolute behemoth, bear in mind this is what we have to use to make it go forwards. Obviously, this is how the turret is made. Now, I remember designing each, well, not each of the compartments, but a fair amount of them. I remember how perfect this nose was to me. But I also remember that it likes to ram things. Whew. I do love the new build. Kingstead stand. The new build has only lost about 100,000 materials. Here's the Pripyat. So it wants material storage. So we can add material storage very, very easily. Also, if you would... I've already said that. I've already made my outro and then realised that this needs... needs some help in its cargo hold. Could just have like a coal pile, which holds 21,000. Yep. Well, let's leave it. With some little material storages. As I say, all this is going to be redesigned. I might not even have hydroplanes down here anymore. So I'm just going to do that. Yep. So yes, the Pripyat started out as me wanting to challenge myself and has turned into this magnificent submarine. But anyway, seems a bit tired, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.